Hey everybody, it's Dalton. I finally made it back out here after a few weeks to Nacimiento. Kind of give you guys a report out here. First of all, bass are biting. Let's talk about it a little bit. The spotted bass are biting really good. Biggest one I got today was 2 pounds. Caught a bunch of them though, got a lot of bites. Crappie bite is good. I caught some crappie today. The white bass were surfacing in the middle of the lake today. I didn't see too many of them back in the creeks. I wasn't really looking too far back in the creek, but they were surfacing like right in the middle of the lake. So if you're going along your boat, you can just stop and throw something at them. They're right there. So they're real active as well. So the fish are biting out here. I had a really good morning bite. Then around 10:30, 11 o'clock, which is kind of typical out here, it slowed way down. Water temperatures are in the mid 70s. Water clarity is pretty clear. In fact, the water is really clear. As far as the water levels, it's down to 26%. So, when you come to the lake, if you haven't been out here in a while, the lake's down a bit. I know it's about 3% down from the last time I was here a few weeks ago. But the bite was great. I mean, I've been grinding it out at Margarita, getting 4 or 5 bites a day, sometimes not that many. What's funny about this lake is I have more bites my first hour or two than I have all day out at Margarita, but the quality of Margarita is what I'm looking for. But the fishing out here is really good. I caught them on 2 baits today, and that's it. That's the only ones I caught them on. I'm gonna do a video on this little spinner bait called a rocket shad. I've never used this before, and I gotta tell you, it's a phenomenal little bait. I got a video coming up on that. The other bait that I caught them on was just a 5-inch grub. This is a big bite bait grub. Color is smoky color. And all I did was either drag it around kind of like a little Ned rig, but most of the time, and that's the what I caught the 2-pounder on, most of the time I was just swimming it. And I would swim it real slow, and they would just take it with that smoky color. It kind of blends in with what these bait fish look like, and they would hit it really hard. There he is. There's a nice spotted bass right there. Gonna be a good maybe 2 pounds or close to it. Feels pretty heavy. Beautiful bass. Getting him on that grub. So I just wanted to give you guys an update. I finally made it out here, and I'll be coming out here during the week all summer long. I'm going to stay away from here as much as I can on the weekends. Weekend traffic is very heavy. A lot of boats on the water. Today there were a few boats on the water, and it got a little rocky out there a couple of times. But it was a lot of fun. I use those wakes, and I'll find a bank line where those wakes are splashing up against, and I'll fish there because kind of puts current in the water. It was real calm this morning. Wind picked up a little bit later on, but it was super duper calm. What was interesting though is I was throwing that rocket shad, moving along pretty rapidly, and they were hitting it. So it didn't matter, there was no wind. They were hitting fast moving baits. Did not get a topwater bite through a little whopper plopper. Never had one even swipe at it. So not sure what's going on with the topwater, but I know somewhere there's a topwater bite on this lake. Well, I just wanted to update you guys. I'm gonna be heading home. It's getting really warm out here. It's gonna be a warm week. It's gonna be over 100 degrees. And I come out here in the mornings, get out of here about noon, and get out of this heat. Well, thanks for tuning in. I'll talk to you next time.